So here we have the Vauxhall Zafira 1.4 turbo exclusive on a 65 plate. We'll start off by looking around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. From the outside you can see it's a 5-door car. We'll start off inside the boot and then work our way around the rest of the car from there. So as we approach the boot, you'll see we've got reversing sensors. Currently all 7 seats are in place, as you can see. Very easy to drop these seats down. You have a tab at the bottom, just give that a pull. The seat will push down into place, and then the same on that one. And now you can see the amount of boot space you have as a 5-seater. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back round to the front of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside. But now that we've done a full circle of it, you can see it's in excellent condition the whole way round. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's what we've seen the interior from this exterior point of view. These seats are in great condition. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, so now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer. In the middle at the bottom, you can see the total miles for this car are 20,482. You can change information that's displayed just above that by using controls on the indicator stalk for various different bits of trip computer information, or that digital readout for the speedometer. We're back out to the steering wheel. On the left-hand side, we have cruise control, and on the right-hand side, we have stereo and phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after such time as you've paired the phone, and that is done using the buttons in the center here and the screen directly above it. So as you can see, if you press the phone button, it will bring up the pairing code there, and then just follow the instructions on screen. When it comes to the radio in this car, we've got FM, DAB, and AM radio all available to us. If you want to listen to your own music, you can do. You can do that via the CD player or via the auxiliary or USB inputs as well. So plenty of ways to listen to your music. Working our way down, you can see the CD player just there, the main volume for the stereo, and then the buttons to access CD, auxiliary, and USB, and your phone from there. Below that, we've got the air conditioning. So you can select the temperature hot, round to cold, fan speed, all the way up to the top, or anywhere you want in between, of course. Determine where you'd like the air to be distributed, and then hit that button to turn the air conditioning on. So it's off when that light is off, and it's on when the light is on. Hit that button above it, and you'll shut off the vents to the outside of the car and recirculate the air that's in the car. That's a great way of heating it up or cooling it down quickly, depending on the temperature you set on this dial here. Under that, we have this nice big cubbyhole section. This opens down into it to reveal a 12-volt charging socket, auxiliary input, and the USB input. You can pop that away if you don't need it. We then have a 6-speed manual gearbox, and down here you can turn on or off the parking sensors, and this button will turn off the traction control. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call any of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.